New information has come to light regarding the very popular Roblox game Phantom Forces. A lot of the development team has been talking to level 13 to 16s, which is a very big no-no. Go watch Strider's video exposing this for more information. With this information brought to light, I cannot in good faith play Phantom Forces, and therefore here are the top 5 best games to play on Roblox instead of Phantom Forces. Number 1. Frontlines. You've probably heard of this Roblox game, some people calling it the most realistic game on Roblox, and I can't really complain with that title. The graphics on this game beat a good amount of early on PS4 Call of Duty games. The graphics are amazing. The game's really fun to play. It's more of a tech demo than a final game, though. The weapon selection is a little limited. Customization is great, very in detail. It's a great customization. So if you really like specking out guns, this will definitely be a game for you. It's very early on in development, but they do have a very big development team for Roblox, that is. So I hope to see a lot of great stuff coming from this game. You've probably seen a lot of people play this game. If you don't know this game and you play a lot of shooters on Roblox, then I don't know where you've been. This game usually gets around 1,000 people all the time. 1,000 people like active. Has over 150 million visits. It has a lot of cool features and game modes that are similar to Phantom Forces. It does miss a few features, but like I said, more of a tech demo. But if you don't mind those features that aren't here being missing, then this game's definitely for you. This game's great. I would suggest it. The reason I have it at number 1 is because of how similar it is to Phantom Forces. But those of you that don't really like this game, or you just don't want to wait for it to be, not a tech demo, wait for it to be, a full game where it has all the cool features that you need, then number 2 will be more for you. But for the people that really just want as close of a game to Phantom Forces as possible, with a lot of opportunities to have really good updates and be a part of the early community, Frontlines is definitely for you. It has an active community and all that, so I would definitely suggest this game to at least check out. If not for the shooting aspect, just check out the graphics. You don't see it much on Roblox, so great graphics, great game. Definitely suggest it. And let's get over to number 2 now. Number 2, Riot Fall. Riot Fall is a very fun and great game to play if you get tired of Frontlines. Still has the Call of Duty feel, even more than Frontlines. Feels like a different game than Frontlines, which is a great thing, while still being very similar. The game is still technically early into beta, even though the game has been released since late 2021. The graphics are pretty good, not Frontlines good, but they are better than Phantom Forces ever was, and they're pretty good graphics. The game overall is very fun. It's a very fun experience. Like Frontlines, the weapons are still limited. Definitely has a little bit more depth though. It obviously has been in development longer. Has more depth into kind of how you change your weapons, the loadout systems, all that stuff. But it has more depth now, but for how long it's been out, it still is a little, I don't know, worrying, I would say, that it's never really going to be finished or never really going to be to the point of where Phantom Forces was. The game gets significantly less active players and visits than Frontlines. Riot Fall usually gets around 150 active players, and it only has 13 million visits. I say only, as that's not a big number, but the game's movement's definitely more arcadey than Frontlines. It feels more like Phantom Forces and more like a modern Warzone. It feels a little clunky at times while being arcadey. It's really hard to explain, but it's fun, but you can definitely tell some issues. It's not as polished, I would say, as Frontlines. The other issue I've seen is the bullet physics seem a little off. It's very hard to tell if your bullets are actually hitting somebody, which is weird because the recoil is very apparent, and you sometimes get a hit marker and then sometimes you don't. And then sometimes bullet sounds happen and they're really loud, and then sometimes they don't happen at all. Even with the suppressor, it's like you should still hear a bullet sound. The game was released in late 2021, like I said, and I'm surprised the game hasn't taken off yet. But it is a game to keep an eye on now that Phantom Forces is gonna, hopefully die. And people are gonna be looking for new games. So overall, the game's really fun, has a few issues. Hopefully, we'll see it updated. The development team's not as big as Frontlines is, but hopefully we can see it updated, and hopefully it'll turn into a great game. It is really fun. Definitely reminds me more of Call of Duty than Frontlines. It feels more like a game than a tech demo. Still has its issues, but it's a really fun game, and I would suggest you play it. Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3, Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is probably my favorite game on this list. It doesn't play much like Phantom Forces, which is why it's at number 3 instead of number 1, but I really had a fun time playing this game. This was my first time playing the PvP version of this game. I played the Player v Entity PvE version back in beta. It was cool, but the PvP version is way funner. It's such a fun thing to play. Set in Vietnam, Rolling Thunder is a full-scale 25v25 battlefield. There are so many cool weapons, cool features in this game, kill streaks that reward you with really cool stuff. You can airstrike people. You can literally get in a literal helicopter and just rain hell from above with a machine gun. This game is one of my favorite games on Roblox, and I would definitely suggest you play it. I had a blast playing this game, and the second this video comes up, you will probably see me playing this game again once I'm done working on this video, because it is fun. The feeling of being able to just get in that helicopter and just mow down 30 people, the feeling of getting 3 kill streak, in Vietnam with all the explosions going on, because other people are doing airstrikes, and the airstrikes are massive. It's not like Call of Duty where it's one little missile, on a super small map. It's this wide scale forest where it's coming down. The missiles are coming down. Everything's exploding around you. You're shooting a guy. There's another guy. You have to change your pistol because you ran out of magazines. You have to hold a position here because your ammo box, you can't get more ammo because it's on cooldown. So you have to hold your position. You're behind a rock and there's 40 people coming up. Before I start talking about this game for 9 minutes straight, all I need to say is it's one of my favorite games on Roblox, maybe even my favorite. I suggest you play it. It'll be in the link description, just with all the other games. And I'll probably be streaming this game sometime soon, so join the Discord for me as well in the description, and you guys can see updates on that. Number 4, Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5. BRM5 is a great game. It's more of a CSGO type of game than it is Phantom Forces. It does have an open world, more milsim version where you play against entities, AIs that are terrorists. You just have to infiltrate a location, take it over. Either you bring whatever they had there and you extract it back to the military base, or you just eliminate everybody, defend the position, get picked up by a teammate in a Blackhawk, and then get out. Pretty simple, but I used to play this game a lot back in like 2021. It was really fun, and they've updated it a lot since then, so I definitely suggest you check it out. It has lots of customization for clothes, guns, gadgets, night vision, attachment, everything you could ever think of. It has stuff for it. In the competitive mode that you see in the footage below you, it's the competitive mode. That's the more CSGO type of stuff, where it is bomb defusal or defending the bomb. Although there is only one bomb location here versus CSGO, and it's already planted, so you don't have to go plant the bomb. In one case, you have to defend the bomb from getting defused, and the other, you have to defuse the bomb and destroy the enemy. I like to play the open world version more because it has a lot of cool features, and you should definitely check this game out. It's a really fun game. I really do enjoy playing it. And if you like military type of stuff, I think you'd really like this. It's probably the best military game on Roblox. And if you're really into milsim, there are plenty of Discord servers that like take this game really seriously and do the milsim version where they have 100 people in a platoon like attacking someplace. So it's really cool. And if you're into that stuff, definitely go play this game. It'll be in the description with all the other games. And that's the end for us. It's a great game. All these 4 games I listed are very good games, very good alternatives to instead of Phantom Forces. It's sad to see what happened with Phantom Forces, but they dug their own grave, man. Yeah, like I said, go watch that video. It's in the description, and you guys saw the name. It's a great video, very entertaining, very good work from him to give us all this information. And yeah, don't go attack Stylus Studios. Even though what they did was wrong, don't go do none of that. Just keep it safe. Go play these other games. Give some love to them instead of giving hate to the to Stylus. And that's gonna conclude the video. Like I said, if you guys want more of these games, there are a few more. These are the ones I really like to play. I didn't want to do the basic answers that everyone had, but some of these games are the basic answers per se. It's just they're really good games, really fun games. So I suggest you guys play these games. Like I said, comment in the description if you guys want more games. I can give y'all more games. I got plenty of them. It's just they're not going to be as popular. But sometimes you find diamonds in the rough, and they're really fun games. So I'm gonna stop yapping. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to join the description, subscribe, hit the like button, do all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.